The highest priority was operational efficiency, and this was exactly the reason for our first use case, what was an automation of the staff rostering in the stores. Amazingly enough, this increased our profitability in terms of store payroll by 5%.
It is really difficult to get people together with the premise we need to work together rather than against each other.
Our solutions are quite scalable, and we don't want for any company to feel that industrial IoT or digital transformation was out of their reach.
And that's really exciting for us, is that feed forward and feed backward that we can do because we have invested in this data collection system.
When we set out, we were able to do 1 gram of mRNA per week. That's 20,000 doses per week. We have to scale this up to at least 100 million or 200 million, actually 1 billion doses, actually 3 billion doses.
Research is not a luxury. Research is essential for our future survival. We're really at this point where we can start getting at very complex problems in different ways.
People will be more aware of how to protect themselves from infections, and I think as we begin to open up, and masks will still be a thing, I think that people will become more responsible for their own personal health, and masks and personal hygienes will continue to increase.
I'm on the board of Genetic Alliance Australia. That is critical for me. Patients need to make an informed decision.
Essentially, where we have liquid fuels right now, you can use hydrogen as a replacement. It's that molecular form of storage.
The ultimate holy grail that everyone talks about is renewable hydrogen or green hydrogen, and that's produced from electrolysis.
It also takes water from the air, and the concentrated CO2 and water are passed to a solar reactor, which reduces them to make synthesis gas, and then we can obtain, for example, kerosene.
The storage takes up about 20–30% of the total cost of any kind of application vehicle, and so we need to get that right down because we need fast adoption.
And we were in a very lucky position to work for the German Aerospace Centre for actually, this is not marketing, 30 years.
Australia has the key ingredients. We absolutely do. I want to see urgency coming from the countries we're looking to export to come back into Australia and go, guys, we're serious. Here's some money, match that money, now let's do it.
Carbon is actually our friend, and pure carbon in the form of graphite is a beautiful mineral.
Critical minerals ends up sort of capturing up a group of elements that maybe have been a little neglected in the past, but are going to become increasingly important to new industries in the future.
But the unique thing about the Australian geology is you're one place in the world where you have nickel, cobalt and lithium coming out of the ground in roughly the same geographical region. So I think Australia is very well set to be able to provide those critical minerals in a responsible way.
This is a catalyst of conversations and of new partnerships happening, and this is where outcomes are actually being achieved.
We had a fantastic day, I must say, and I'm overwhelmed not just by all the great content, but I'm also overwhelmed by all the talent. And I must say, we heard it today, intelligence is beautiful, and that is really what it showed today, and all your intelligence. Thanks again for your attention, and see you at the next Growth Summit.